Hey, it's Danielle over at DIYDanielle.com, and today I'm going to talk a little bit how to make some quick and easy towels or dish towels, whichever one you want to do. So I am making one towel, and I am making several dish towels with the amount that I cut from the excess on the side of my width of fabric, because my towel is going to be, I think, 32 inches wide. And then I did the length this way. I think it was 62 inches. And I'll put the measurements in the description and in the blog post, but my memory is not great for the numbers. So I took whatever was extra of that width, because linen shrinks a lot. The kind of linen I did, I pre-washed it all. So I did the 30 inches wide, and then I took the excess and cut it into 4 dish towels. So I'm only making one regular towel because I want to see how I like linen towels. I've heard some good things about them. They dry fast, they don't take up much room, which is kind of a big selling point because we don't have a ton of storage space in our bathrooms, and also just because, hey, they're eco-friendly. They can be dyed when they get worn out. They can be bleached, all this stuff. And worst case, when they get too holy, I can throw them in the compost bin. They'll compost down. So good stuff. So these are my dish towels. Again, I'll put the measurements for these in the description too. So if you're using a regular sewing machine, this is super easy. You're gonna just double fold your edges, just for each one separately, all together. So you double fold, and of course, ideally, you're ironing this first. And then you just sew a straight stitch. Very easy, nothing crazy. I'm gonna be using a cover stitch machine. Same thing, it's not a big deal, except for I'm only doing a single fold with the cover stitch. It will do some fancy stitching along the edges. I will show you what that looks like. It's just like your clothing. Oh, I don't know if you can see it very well, but it kind of just keeps it from unraveling, so, which is the goal. I have my iron out. I use my EasyPress for it because I don't like to keep multiple things in here as much as possible because it's already a mess. And I got a lot of stuff in here. So yeah, this is pretty simple. I'll show you. Most of the work is cutting and pre-washing. The sewing is very quick and easy. You can serge the edges and then go ahead and sew a straight stitch on the edge as well. Or again, just use a straight stitch and double fold for your seam. Yeah, so I'll just show you the process a little bit, but there's really not much to it. I already cut the fabric. You probably know how to cut. I use a rotary cutter and a cutting mat. I'll show you what that looks like. Boom, sorry. Okay, so that's my rotary cutter and my cutting mat. I have a blog post about rotary cutters, I believe, and maybe a video as well. So if you want to hear about them, it really just allows you to cut right on the mat. However, with large items like towels, you end up going over the mat. I don't have a bigger mat. I don't know if they come in a big enough size to cut a towel or a pair of pants or anything like that. But yeah, so anyways, it just makes it a little bit easier, but you certainly can do it with just scissors as well. Okay, just to show you my process a little bit for ironing, I am just folding over the edge. You can certainly use, I have a special piece that I can put here to make sure I get it perfect. Don't care if it's perfect, honestly, as long as it's pretty close. And I have a good eye for it, I think. Or I don't, but I don't notice either way. So I'm just putting the hem in there and just pressing it and ironing it closed before I go ahead. Ignore this, I'm trying to do this one-handed. Before I just go and cover stitch it. So when I've already done the 2 long sides. When I do the short sides, I just fold over the edge and it creates kind of a nicer seam here. But I'll just show you what the cover stitch looks like while it's on the move. Okay. And that's it. I got to do the other side and then it'll be done. So you can see it creates a really nice seam. And it looks like this, and it should be great for a towel. So yeah, that's all there is to it. Okay, so there's not really that much to see, just, you know, hemmed rectangles pretty much. So, but here's one of the dishcloths. Now what I purchased was this stuff here. I don't know what the official name of this is. It's twill tape ribbon. So it looks like this, and I'm gonna cut just a little bit and make a little handle. So that way each one I can hang it up. So it comes like this. And let's see if I can find the end. So it looks like this, and I can just take a piece like this for each one, so I have a loop to hang it from. So all I'm gonna do is cut the size, find some scissors, and stitch it on with my sewing machine. Okay, so with anything I sew on that's going to be some sort of loop or anything that's going to get a lot of wear and tear, I just make sure I backstitch over it a lot of times. Probably overkill, but I have little boys that are so rough on things, and I'm pretty rough on things as well, so I figure better safe than sorry, and hopefully it'll work out for me and be helpful. Now the color isn't quite matching in this, I don't think. I feel like the white on the twill is very white versus my my towel's not quite as white. It's more of a, I don't know what to call it, natural linen, natural white maybe. But now I have something to hang it from, so very exciting. So hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and check out my blog, DIYDanielle.com. Take care. Bye. Okay, so here just is my biggest towel, and here are my little ones. All done.